I end up becoming like a soap maker, and that's my job in the fortress, is making soap.
I think you would make good soap.
Are you saying you want to use me as soap?
No, I'm saying
Okay.
you would make,
I would be a good soap
you would
crafter.
generate good soap.
What? Why do you say that?
I don't know.
Oh, hey, boot. Alright, let's try this house. Man, why did you put your front door here?
That's a great design. Oh, another downside is it'll be really hard to do highlights from a recording.
Yeah. Oh, pineapple. I'll eat it.
Because I basically have to download the whole thing and cut it down again to do recordings from it.
No limb would benefit. Oh, I was trying to eat my bandages.
Delicious. It's just like in
Here's
Starbound.
yeah, the front door is just in the back of the kitchen. Or maybe I tried to board the door by moving the kitchen there. Ooh. What's this thing? Oh, yeah, this is night vision.
Yes.
How do you like it?
Earlier.
It looks very nice, doesn't it? So awesome monthly.
Hey, that's probably tailoring.
Top Gear is probably not as good as Under the Hood.
I mean, it depends on if they're actually referencing the show.
I broke a sink for no real reason.
Because a lot of people swear by it. Look at all these refrigerators.
That's a beer. It's scary.
Is that the only one that had anything in it?
Yeah, there's a cue ball. Well, an eight ball. Ammonia. There's some water. Nothing in this basement we can really use. It's a pretty boring basement.
You didn't take the so easy or whatever?
I did.
Oh.
A pot. That's not a frying pan, but it'll do.
They both have the exact same function or what?
Yeah, I found
Sewer, grate,
I found a way into the sewer, but I need a way to open a manhole.
With like a
Crowbar?
crowbar might work.
I don't think a makeshift crowbar can, which really upsets me. I'm in the wrong house.
Yeah, I was gonna say your house is the white picket
So I need
fence.
to play in the sandbox a little.
Moving into this sandbox is slow.
Yeah, but it's fun. Don't craft the pot into a helmet as appealing as much as you want to.
You can drop the book here for now.
Heat up the pineapple. Ooh, yum, hot pineapple. That actually doesn't sound bad.
People cook pineapple.
I'll put the
on
funnel over here. I placed the funnel over here waiting to collect rain. Oh. Yes, I will take down the funnel because I'm not going to collect any rain there.
You have to put it outside.
I don't need
matters.
to, though. Yeah, I don't need it. I just picked it up in case I would. Alright. Heat up the coffee powder, yes. We need to heat it up. Oh, we don't have food. Root beer is best served cold. Do not, defrost it, but don't heat it. Oh, yeah, we need a food source, and we don't have what it takes to create a crowbar.
Although hungry is better than very hungry, which is better than starving.
I love how stretchy and weird you are. You must die.
Shrieker zombies.
Halogen bar would do the trick, possibly. We need to find a firefighter zombie, which we'd find at the police fire station.
Go and arrest all those fires.
Yeah. Look at all of these normal houses. I don't like it. What does this see? It's a cemetery. I don't like that either.
That might be where the electro zombie guy was that you were talking about.
The cemetery is like the least useful building.
It's not really a building.
Least useful location in a city. Oh, another shocker, Bert.
Man,
Oh, they're
this guy
breaking the
named
atomic
Bert.
SUV. I see ooh, money.
You
Ooh,
need to find
lighter.
a gas station. I almost said a slot machine instead of a vending
There's
machine.
a zombie scientist over there. He's gonna have a bad time.
Because you're going to go maul him.
Well, not necessarily. But because there's a minefield right next to him. Ooh, stuff! Computer science book. Science ID card.
Alright, so you want to go that way, just not through the minefield.
He could be dangerous.
Well, just go...
I'm gonna run at him Oh,
Oh, the fox died.
it doesn't say why. It just...
He got old.
It was his time, okay? That's not what happened, but... We don't want him deploying a man-hack, which is like a razor drone. They're really hard to hit. And they'll kill you with like death of 1,000 cuts. They're very weak, but they're hard. We poke him. But he can also irradiate you or just drop acid around him.
He bled right on the sign.
That is very inconvenient.
What?
We can't see the sign very well now.
I don't even see where the other signs are. You walked straight through the minefield.
No, the minefield is down here.
Well, then what are the... Oh, it's in between those 4 signs at the corners.
And up here, we just have a bunch of scientist corpses.
There's also a man behind you.
Prussian blue. Oh. I want to lead him through the minefield.
Like paint?
It's like... Shh, damn it, Amiga!
Yes, there is definitely an Amigo.
I could take advantage. I could lure him through the minefield because as mighty as he is...
You know where the mines are and he doesn't.
Yes, and minefields are basically just concentrated super death. I'm going to kill this tough guy. I was going to lure him through the mines, but... What are you doing, you idiot?
He's drunk.
He's tough. He's a jock. That's how you know he's drunk. Alright, we'll give the Migos a
Oh,
tip.
it thoroughly pulped. I read the corpse is thoroughly poisoned. I was like, does that matter?
We computer
Yeah,
science
Prussian
thing.
blue is a dye.
Yeah, and apparently it's like the best thing for removing radiation.
That's, I think, actually true. I think it is a radiation
That dye?
fighting. Yeah, it's just also used as dye.
Science ID card. That's what we want most here. We don't need a taser. We're fighty lady. Oh, double Migos!
Does this make you uncomfortable?
I'm not gonna try and bait them unless they notice me. I'm just gonna grab the thingers here. Actually, I'm gonna look remotely at it. What is this? That sounds like drugs.
What is it?
RX-12 jet injector.
Sounds like it.
It's fancy drugs, but we'll take 2 science ID cards to go. Not that we need to, but
My question is, are the Migos in front of a lab?
no, they're just standing out in a field. Chilling. Murdering things. They might have killed the fox, to be honest.
It's possible. Which is sad.
There's a Labrador mutt wandering into the minefield.
It's also sad.
That's why you shouldn't just put random minefields by your cities.
That's why you shouldn't put just minefields unless, like, you're protecting a military base or something of that nature.
Let's go fight some slime.
Oh, you need food.
Oh, not badly, but I do need... Ooh, I have a Nico wafer. Wafer.
Wafer.
Hey, that's what it is. I could eat this magazine. It won't help. I can't actually eat it. Maybe I could go hunting. I can't eat a blob. I could eat a Amigo, but I don't want to try it.
Hunting is just you go punch animals until they die.
Yes, and I cook them in a pot. That pot's really...
The idea of just wrestling all of the animals with your bare hands.
Lucky for you, dogs don't seem to drop much meat.
Lucky for me, lucky for you.
What?
You make me sad. And
Yeah.
I would complain about it the whole time.
Well, but you'd be... Let's see. Deer is hard to catch up with. We're probably going to become more... get heat dependent, though, if we're going down the reptile route. Because they are obviously cold-blooded.
Which cold is bad, I'm guessing, for...
Yes. It makes cold slow... See... Oh. Well, normally it'd say that I'm slightly slow because of the cold. It would amplify the effect. Those are... Labradors are probably some of my favorite dogs.
Dogs are my favorite dogs.
I don't like the Migo. I could lure the Migo into the minefield, and then I could run out. That would... No, the problem is that wouldn't be good for eating, because it also blow them into tiny bits, a lot of it. You lose a lot of meat that way.
There's also an amoebic mold over with the slime thing.
Those things are of the same, like, faction of just weird nether creatures, but they are...
Way scary.
I don't even know if they can attack.
Oh. they're the like bottom tier.
They're super durable, but they don't really do anything.
Is that our like one red poppy over there?
Yes. Do you want it?
Sure.
Oh no, this is a
No,
two.
the
That
other
is a
one
two.
that's slightly up.
Yes, pick the mutated poppy. Okay.
Not the tulip. We're leaving the tulip.
You can probably make opiates out of it.
Oh.
Not which we won't use.
I just know that they're very pretty bright flowers.
And I think before if you did that, you'd like, oh, we have a rodent tail. Our long tail turned into rodent's tail.
What does that do for it?
Well, it makes us less reptilian.
Yeah, but what's it say?
It's pretty effective balancing aid, but it does look ratty. Prevents
Okay.
wearing non-fabric pants. So basically, that just slightly increased our dodging.
A
And
benefit's a benefit, man.
it confirmed that we do not have a reptile-y tail. Well, we have a bear tail.
Which could still be reptile. It just has some fuzz from mutations.
It probably doesn't have that much of anything on it.
Is it weird that I was able to identify it as a poppy just because I knew that shape?
I was surprised, but I'm like, we said poppy, I'm like, there are poppies in this game. But before you picked them, like, the scent would put you to sleep and the roots would stab you and hurt you a little bit.
Oh.
But now it just...
Yeah, no, I just know of it because of the Armistice Day, the poppy fields.
We
They
need to...
use bright red flowers.
We cannot eat the coffee powder. Understandable. Well, I suppose that our character won't.
You don't want to just eat raw coffee beans?
I mean, we get just as much caffeine from it, right?
Sounds not tasty.
Squirrel is too small to eat. And too fast. Moose! Now we're talking!
You think you can take a moose?
Yvain could take a moose.
Do you think you can take a
I
moose?
think we're slightly stronger than Yvain.
Okay. Go for it.
If not, we screm.
I'll make it run away.
I think we got this. What's the point of fighting? I don't-
You're depressed?
I mean, maybe? Yes we are. We're sad. Oh well. We just ram our face into the moose. Which is a weird thing for a humanoid to do. You dodge the moose twice. How's the moose doing? He is severely injured. We got him.
Yeah. No, his life bar's been...
The largest
ticking.
living species of deer. Didn't even scratch us. The squirrel breaks free of the webs.
Good for you,
Don't you-
squirrel! I believe in
You really
you!
like these just non sequitur messages.
Yes.
We can't do a full butchery because we need to type something. Let's do a quick butchery. We failed to harvest a kidney in its large stomach.
But you did get the bones, the sinews, raw livers, raw sweetbread.
Which is like liver, kidney, something. I used to think that the sweetbread was actual bread. And I didn't realize where I got it from.
Yeah.
What a stupid name. You can make humble pie in this game. Let's see, we'll take its boons.
Just don't use up all your inventory space on boons and not be able to get...
Well, we're not carrying it, we're dragging it.
Oh.
We're not taking the butchery refuse because that's like the least valuable part. We are definitely taking the fat and the chunk of meat. But we don't want the lung. Those just aren't as tasty.
You don't want the hide for making tannery?
I don't even know how.
Oh.
I'd say this here is the most important stuff. If we become Master Tailor, we can make boons into armor. Not helmets, though, because that covers the face, and we don't have a face. Or rather, our face...
We have too much face.
Yes, our face is too big. Hey, look, lungs.
That's what those are.
Oh no, a giant web spider, which must be what that squirrel was dealing with.
Although it made it out, I didn't see it die.
Unless he stumbled back into it. Hey, there's another fox. He's red. Red usually means scary, but this case it means fox. Red just means red.
Oh, they are just their color on the
Yes.
symbols. So they're gray squirrels then.
And brown deer, which is...
Hard to catch.
I guess it's sort of as pulsing red, it means it's mean.
No, I think it's if its name text is red. Then it's bad.
Huh, I don't know. I think red means, like, if you get near it, it'll get mean, though. There's the minefield.
Which
See
means-
it?
Well, look at your map then, because I think that means you're
I'm too far.
I was gonna say, I think that means you're too far.
I don't want the
north.
newspaper page. I'll take a stone.
Will you take a stone Luigi?
No, those aren't useful for anything. Neither are footballs. Footballs are easy to throw, but they do very little damage.
Yeah, but do you plunger Mario? Or you plunger Big Brother, rather?
August.
You're very hungry and very thirsty.
Yeah, I can't drag things over the fence. Another reason.
There must be no fences.
I thought you wanted me to keep it.
I do, but there must be no fences. Are you sure you want to step through the fire?
Really step into the small fire? And you wanna?
No.
We can die here. We have everything.
Say,
we have all the equipment we need to die.
Always. You pretty much always have the equipment you need to die as long as there's something to kill.
We do not know how to cook fat yet, but we will learn by cooking this meat. These scraps of meat are really freaking small scraps. It's like less than an ear. Alright, we can cook now. Which means we can cook cracklins. These things last for like a week.
Oh yeah, because this stuff can all go rotten.
Unless you build a smoking rack, which requires a lot of stones.
But you did collect 2 of them.
Well, we lost all the fat. We use up all the fat because I tried to craft it in bulk.
Oh,
which was all or nothing.
It ruins all of it.
It was I was doing an all or nothing. Damn it! Which means we're just cooking regular meat, which does not last forever. It does not last a lot long at all unless we smoke it, and we are not equipped for smoking it.
You might want to eat some of it, though,
since you are
very hungry and you need to drink a thing. Also, you're tired.
Yeah, that's not as urgent. Let's eat some coffee. Oh yeah, that is really strong coffee.
Yeah, but also you're very full.
Alright, let's just have some water then. Hot water. Yum yum. There we go. Now let's get back to cooking this meat, which will make it last a little longer and also not give us really bad parasites.
And then you can sleep.
Yes. Parasites are just bad news.
And then when you wake up, if it's still dark, you can read your other book.
I wish I knew how much energy was actually in the fire. Oops, I actually just made a meat. Look how much meat is a moose, though. I mean, it makes sense. A moose is just so much meat.
I'm more entertained by the fact that you punched and pecked a moose to death.
And then I just dragged its entire corpse so far.
No, you only dragged part of its corpse.
Well, I dragged half of its corpse.
Yeah, you, like, punched and pecked it, and then just, like, ripped it apart, and then dragged part of its body across.
We didn't even wrestle the moose, because this is kung fu. We, like,
yeah, you know,
snake punched it.
Okay, give us a second.
Oh.